Welcome back, numismatic stackers. Welcome on this very special episode today. I have a little adventure. We drove all the way to Iowa, Clarion, Iowa. Me and my friend Simon Quigg of Van Quigg Coins and Bullion. Yes, we had a lot of fun today. Purchased some cool things. It was a smaller show, so but we still had a lot of fun. And so me and him we're going to be in this video talking about some things, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey everybody, it's Numismatic Stacker and here with my friend
Van Quigg Coins and Bullion. How are you guys doing?
Yep. So we went to we're at the coin show at that Clarion, Iowa. Yeah. It's kind of a hicky town, but it's pretty cool because their prices are very reasonable. What do you think?
It wasn't bad. It was a small show. Realistically, we're only here about an hour and a half, maybe. I mean, there was only like
2.5 hours
dealers, maybe. Yeah. But we still managed to score some nice items.
Yeah, so God, I feel like I stole these. Let's look at
you
this.
did. You did a really good job.
I went through a bunch of albums. I wanted to get some older stuff. And I got the pair for 150. This thing's pretty darn nice. 1835. This is cool. Very nice piece. Might be a good typeset coin.
Absolutely,
or whatever.
A good type coin.
1858. I think I already have that for my typeset, but it's in an old holder and it was super cheap. I can't believe it. That's the nicest one they had in the album. I got a decent
nice little
Flying Eagle because I need that for my typeset. It was like what, $25?
Yeah, it was like 20, 25. Yeah,
crazy,
pretty good.
And I just picked out I had to get a piece of gold. So it's a Panda.
Absolutely.
It's a 1/20th ounce.
Nice.
I think it's a nice little piece.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about things you got,
I got a bunch of stuff that that I'll ship. I'll make 5 cents a coin, 10 cents a coin. But you buy enough of them, you keep the money moving. But I picked out a couple of nice retail coins here. So I got a nice 1903 S in VF20. Yep. So that's a nice coin. It's a little tougher date for somebody.
That's the large S or the small S?
I do not know. It's not designated.
Large S.
Large S on that one. And then, you never know what you guys are going to run into at these small shows.
Check this one
out. I ended up picking up a 1894
Philadelphia.
Philly. So this is a really, really tough coin. Only like 110,000 vintage. And
we think they neck graded it a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little cleany. But I think overall it's a nice coin. It has a little bit of a gentle toning. And these will be available through my website, and Brian will probably link it. And
absolutely, I'll help you. Yeah.
But since we didn't spend the whole day at the show, I think we're going to try to stop at some antique stores. Maybe.
How many tables do you think was in there? Like 9, maybe?
Yeah, I think there was probably
9, 10.
9.
Our old buddy Lenny
dealers.
was in there.
Yeah. Yep, Lenny was there, and then. But yeah, I think we're gonna stop by maybe one coin shop too.
What's it called? B&B?
B&B Coin or something like that up on the way back up to the
cities.
Yeah,
we'll check that place out.
We'll see if we can
just do a review
some stuff there. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like to film inside and whatever and make people feel uncomfortable. So we're gonna come back and see what you get.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting place there. B&B Coins was okay. It was very small. I had to get one thing. Got a 1902.
Yep.
It is a Morgan dollar, but it has the 2 olives on the reverse. I can't identify the van yet, but if it's not one of the top 40s, who cares? But it's like I wanted $35 for that. I mean, it's like an AU coin. It's probably better than what I got in the album. I thought it was a good price.
Nice little
you picked up a toned a tape toner, which looks great.
Show some stuff when we
on his channels
when we get back home, and I'll show it on yours, Brian, and then we can. I'll review it in depth in mine too. But I mean, like Brian said, it was a nice there's a little shop. The guy was okay on his pricing. There was some stuff that was definitely overpriced and some stuff he was able to work on, but
I found some 2020 proof sets. So I was looking on eBay, and the last one sold was $79.
Yeah.
And so there was no price on them, right? So I gave both of them to the guy there. I'm like hoping, I hope he says 40. I hope he says 40.
Yeah.
And so he's like 75.
Yeah,
I'm like,
full retail
75
yeah.
a piece or both? He's like, for each. I can't.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Nothing to be made.
People have been asking me about those.
Yeah. But sometimes you got to figure out, you know, it's okay to not buy something.
It's okay. It's still a win. That's right. Well, yeah, I just want to make a little quick video here. I'm just gonna do something quick at home. Yeah. Just some more close-ups on what I just purchased today, and a little bit of conclusion.
Absolutely.
So yes, when I said it was a small show, it was a small show. We both agreed. There wasn't a lot of the kind of coins in our caliber that we were interested. I found some neat things, but I didn't find anything that I wanted to get that were slabbed. But, you know, I wanted to get some earlier stuff, something different than I normally get. Let's go over here on the far left here. This is actually not bad shape, and they were pretty darn cheap over there. But this was the best one I could find for a seated half. I can see all the denticles and everything. I didn't see a lot of damage. There's a darker spot here. I think that's okay. You flip the back. It looks pretty good. So I did a combo price. So I got this one and another one. So I'm going to show you. Yeah, this is really a nice piece, actually. Not bad pick. There's a mark right there. Fine. I believe it to be fine. It's not a bad price at all. And I got this one as well. 1835. Got the small date on there. It's pretty nice. Old flip here. I'm going to redo this and get a new one. I got plenty of meat on this thing left over. We got the small letters again here. I'm not very versed when it comes to the Overton varieties, and I really don't pay attention to them much because they basically are all worth the same as the regular business strike. So together I got these. I stole them. 150 bucks for both. What a deal. I had to get them. They were the best ones I could see at the show. Let's see. I got this one for, you can take that off. Yeah, I took it for 30. I just want a decent one for my type set. That's not bad. You guys like that? I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. It does have nice detail to it for what I'm getting. Very good. I think it's a little better than very good. I think it's more of a fine. Possibly. It's not bad at all. A lot of times I find them, they're just polished and damaged and everything. This one, I had to take that one home. I think that's going to look great in my type set. You see this piece of gold? Yes. Wanted to get a Panda because, you know, they're pretty cheap, but there's some decent premiums on there. They're selling on eBay. Last one sold like $199. So, I mean, I was pretty close to that, but I still don't think I overpaid. It's a pretty decent piece. Nice 1/20th ounce 2004 Panda Gold. Yes. And that's what I got at the Clarion Coin Show. And then we went to B&B Coin Shop in Mason City. Yes, Mason City. I think, what do they have there? Jello, and there's a big factory there. I was kind of joking to Simon. I'm like, is this where the mason jar was invented? No, we don't know. We don't know. Again, here's Simon's card right here. Fantastic channel. It is growing like wildfire. Absolutely. I think he's been on for 2 months. He's gonna crest 1,000 probably this weekend. He's a phenomenal guy. You guys are gonna love him. He's gonna be a big part of YouTube very soon. So again, when we were at that small, like, it was very small, like a barber shop small. We got this coin, 1902 New Orleans, and it is the 2 olive variety, which I like to look for. But what I noticed on this coin is there's like a dye crack that's coming right from the ear all the way through the hair. I'm not seeing it right now. I don't even know my jeweler. There's my jeweler. There we go, guys. I got. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Isn't that neat? That's kind of neat. It's raised right there. That's kind of neat. It's not the Van 25 with the top 40 because usually a coin like this with the 2 olive variety. I want to look for the doubled ear, doubling on the ear on the right side of the lobe, and I'm just not seeing it, but I noticed that die crack or whatever that is. It's a mark that goes through the hair. But what do you guys think? That's not bad. I'd say it's like a high AU, like a 58. It does have some decent cartwheelage going on. I tried to get it for less than 40, but he wanted 40. And I figured, you know what, that's not too bad for an AU. And it's a 1902 New Orleans. I think this is going to definitely upgrade my album. And so I don't have a lot of time, guys, for this video because I need to prepare, and I get to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and drive all the way to Wisconsin for my show. And I believe Simon's going to be there too. Here's a quick story. Guys, I totally forgot my money and my bag of tricks. My friend, again, Simon, he vouched for me, and I'm going to repay him tomorrow morning. So by the time you see this video, everything's going to be all squared up. So thank you again for that, and thank you again, Simon, for it was a lot of fun inviting me to go up there. I think it was great. It was a nice little weekend drive along adventure. It was pretty cool to see the countryside and everything, but it was very fun. I love getting coins like that. I thought it was a real trip, totally different world out there, and trying to get some decent things for really, really low cost. It was great. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because, you know, I don't got a lot of time. I got to get going, and hopefully I can see you guys on the next video. You guys have a great day.